How do everybody? Welcome back for a Monday. Well, we all saw the Labour Party get a good drubbing in the elections last week, didn't we? Rather predictable, really. They certainly lost their way and lost touch with their key audience. There's one thing I have to wonder, though, out of all this. How the fuck has Keir Starmer still got a job? This guy is a millionaire. He's made a lot of money being a human rights lawyer and various other things. Owns more property than you can shake a stick at, and his only qualification for leadership of the Labour Party in an attempt to relate to the common working man or woman is his father was a toolmaker. That may be so, but that in itself is a load of bollocks and doesn't qualify you to run a party such as Labour. I have never ever liked Keir Starmer. I don't like what he is, what he represents, what he stands for, and he's not honest at all. You look how he behaved, typical slime rat politician, says one thing to appease, gets in and then goes in the other direction. He's typical of what we come to expect of the political set in this day and age. In fact, he's so far removed from Labour, I do wonder whether he needs to put a blue tie on and go over to the other side of the house. That is the problem. This lot in Labour have lost touch with their core root, their core audience, what they stood for. Labour was set up to look after the rights of the working man and woman and, for the working class. There's a lot of things going on now which they would fight for if they were true Labour. They're not. They're just far left bloody idiots, some of the Blairite variety, trying to cancel everything. And unfortunately, our dear, I better call him Sir Keir in case I get told off, is a byproduct of all of this. And until they stop and take a long look at themselves, ain't going to change. Jeremy Corbyn, love him or hate him, was probably the closest they may have came to a true working class type leader who would look out for the working man. He had compassion among other things, but one thing he did have flying against him was a media smear campaign, the likes of which I've never seen. They threw literally everything in the book at him. But for Labour to fix themselves, they've really got to go back to the core, their core values, what they originally stood for. And I can't see, at least within this current generation, that ever happening, because their head is shoved so far up their arse they can't see the problem. And until that happens, I'm afraid we're going to be entering into a realm of one party politics, because no one else is worth a toss. And anybody else who sits there on the sidelines like Reform, or anybody else that says we can change things, they haven't got the numbers and they don't have the voting system on their side to be able to do it. So Keir Starmer falls, maybe. Who replaces him? Will it make any difference in the long term, short term, whatever term? I don't think so. Let me know what you think below. All right, I'll catch you on the next one.